normally this is the sort of stuff we talk about in June, July, when things are a little slower. But I just had to chime in on this.
Okay.
Because we're about pop culture as much as we are about sports here.
Absolutely.
Again, we've got the highly popular actor Eugenio Derbez coming in from Apple TV's Acapulco, season 4, final season, currently going down right now, streaming every Wednesday, which you can see right here on Roku because Apple TV is found. And so, bottom line, we don't usually talk about this sort of stuff when the football season's upon us, and we always appreciate when the Hollywood Reporter pays attention to stuff that we talk about here. But I must push back because for some reason they decided to put together a panel of folks who don't know what they're talking about. Should have reached out to me.
Yeah.
We're here. RAS Consulting is always available.
Or even me.
Top 25 sports movies of all time. And you'll see the issue I have with the list right off the bat, not because the number one sports movie of all time is Martin Scorsese's classic, De Niro's Jake LaMotta performance, Raging Bull, is number one on the list. It's kind of tough to call Raging Bull a sports movie. It's about more than just that. It does involve sports. But you can see of the top 5, 3 of them are documentaries.
Yeah.
Hoop Dreams, number 2, When We Were Kings, an incredible documentary about Muhammad Ali.
And Hoop Dreams was amazing.
And Hoop Dreams, amazing documentaries. OJ Made in America. I mean, whenever you sit around and you say, what's your favorite sports movie? You're going to say that 10-parter on ESPN that they put in theaters so they can get an Emmy, an Oscar out of it, worthy of it.
Which, by the way, I watched a part of it last week. It is amazing, but not a sports movie.
Bull Durham is number 4.
Where's Field of Dreams?
Hang on a second. I'm going to show you the top 25. And then we can comment on everything. But you cannot include documentaries as a sports movie. It's a sports documentary, a sports movie. It's just like, yeah, these were movies. Again, OJ Made in America made its debut on ESPN, and they wisely put it in the theater, so they're like, oh, now it's available for an Academy Award. Pop up the top 10 list again, please, if you don't mind. Breaking Away is an outstanding movie, and it's about cycling. It's from the 70s. 8 Men Out is an outstanding movie. It is. That would be on a top 25 list for me. It's way up there. It's a John Sayles directed film about the Black Sox. It is an outstanding movie. If you have not seen it, you should see it. Rocky being 8, as we all know, there's a pushback. We've had Carl Weathers and Sly Stallone on the show in our 10-plus year history. Both call it a love story.
Enough said.
But it is a sports movie.
Still
Number
boxing.
9 is what caused me to almost trash this whole list entirely. I'm sorry. You cannot call Bring It On a sports movie, nor can you put it in the top 10 of a list.
Stop it.
This is an automatic 100% disqualifier. Disqualifier. No matter what you can think of it as a movie, there's not a soul that I know of that would consider that a sport. Like, what are we doing here?
Well, people consider cheerleading a sport.
I've never heard of The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner. I'm sure it's a wonderful
that's
film.
my favorite.
It's from the 60s.
Stupid.
Here we go. Let's do 11 through 20 here. You'll recognize some. A League of Their Own, White Men Can't Jump. By the way, Bull Durham 4, White Man Can't Jump. Our buddy Ron Shelton getting his due right here, Suze.
Mm-hmm.
Top 12, 2 of the top 12 sports movies of all time. Sugar, Offside.
Where is Field of Dreams?
Hang on. The Hustler.
to 20,
The
Suze.
Hustler's 15. That's an outstanding movie. About pool. And then, of course, The Color of Money, another Scorsese movie with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise. Yeah. I wouldn't consider that a sports movie, though.
What's Sugar?
The fact
Things you put in.
Is that like the untold Ray Allen story?
Again, my number 1 of all time, being
Sugar.
17 on the list. You can't say Bring It On is a better sports movie than Hoosiers. Like, what are we doing? Hoosiers is the sports movie of sports movies. End of story. It's got everything. A sports movie has to have a father-son dynamic, right?
I mean, it doesn't have to.
Well, I mean, the best ones are some sort of a dynamic like that. Coach-son, father-son, mother-son, something like that. All right? Something along those lines. I mean, again, the Hoosiers' mantra is what sports movies are all about. Underdog stories. Good Lord. I go on and on and on. Put up the last 5. Suze, Field of Dreams isn't on the list.
I'm Googling the name of half of these, Rich.
Moneyball is an outstanding movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Slapshot is an outstanding movie. $1 Million Baby, I get. And The Bad News Bears is a great way to start a list. 25th.
Challenges?
Field of Dreams, Major League, The Natural, The Sandlot, Caddyshack,
No
Miracle,
Sandlot.
He Got Game, Remember the Titans, Any Given Sunday, Friday Night Lights, We Are Marshall, The Longest Yard, Rudy. We also could have put on that list as well. It just hits me. Blindside?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see the list earlier, so I just jotted them down before we actually
What are we
looked.
doing?
This feels like a bunch of people sitting in a room
Cinema.
who don't know anything about sports.
Film. Yeah, that's...
Right? I mean, none of these people go to games. None of them sit there and watch the Jumbotron
Well, we're
or
assuming-
listen to the music that's coming in and
Yes.
hearing Rudy chanting, which is, makes you want to pass out. Or, see Gene Hackman walking on. Like, none of these people actually watch sports. This is crazy. Field of Dreams? How many grown men have to sob wishing their dad was there to have a catch?
Bingo. The Natural ends, spoiler alert, with Roy Hobbs having a catch with his son in a cornfield.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. If I made a top 25 list, every single movie that's not on the list would be on the list.
Let's do it. You have your own show. You can do whatever you want.
Maybe we'll do that for tomorrow.
Yeah, like I said, I jotted some down, and some of them were the ones that were listed there, so I'm not sure.
No, and by the way,
like,
I love the fact that Raging Bull is number 1. But I can't imagine you call that a sports movie. It's a movie about a sports figure.
But I wouldn't push back because it's boxing. Jake LaMotta was known as a boxer.
Of course,
so
I understand. I get it.
I wouldn't push back on it. It's kind of like the Die Hard thing. Well,
Is it a Christmas movie or is
he's
it not?
a boxer, so I get
Right.
it. But like A League of Their Own outside of the top 10 is insane to me.
Well, at least
it's
it's in the top 12.
Yeah,
at least it's on the list.
And Hoop Dreams was so different and so unique.
But it's a separate category.
Documentary.
It's a separate category.
There was a movie in the 80s that came out that made everybody want to crane kick somebody. Karate Kid.
Karate Kid. That's a sports movie.
Not on the list.
Is the Karate Kid really a sports movie?
I mean,
The Loneliest Long Distance Runner? Like what?
I guess we're going down the classic
Band-Aids.
movie channel here thing. I don't know.
Vision Quest, because you know how I feel about Linda Fiorentino, so I had to say something
Yeah,
about
but that's not why you put a movie on the list.
Well, also wrestling. I mean,
okay.
Loudon Swain had to wrestle shoot. Like, come on.
That's the worst list
Rudy,
I've ever seen.
where's Rudy? And I know how you feel
Hold on a
about
second.
Rudy, but
Hold on a
Rudy
second.
should be on this list.
Hold on a second. This is how much I hate this list. Is that I'm pointing out Rudy's not on it. That's how much disregard I have for this list.
It's real right now. Then
Reach out. I feel like I do when I watch the competition committee in the NFL make decisions. Call me, will you please? Give me a ring. I'm around. You know where to find me. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.